All right, let's dive into a fascinating take on a key passage in the book of Revelation.
So, who gets into this final holy city? Let's unpack one pastor's interpretation of this big question.
And it all starts with this verse. It really sets up two distinct groups, those inside and those out.
First up, what's life like inside? We're talking about the New Jerusalem, a city from heaven.
Imagine this, a place with God where there's no more pain or suffering at all. Pretty amazing.
These folks are called the chosen. They get to stay inside permanently, serving as priests.
Okay, but what about the people on the outside? The Bible actually gives us a list.
And here's that list from Revelation. As you can see, it's pretty specific.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. Is being outside the same as the lake of fire?
Check this out. The lists look similar, but the lake of fire list includes the unbelieving.
So the argument is, they're two different fates. One for the faithless, one for believers who stumbled.
And this idea completely changes the role of the nations who start out on the outside.
In fact, Scripture says these nations will bring their glory right into the city.
So it's like a journey. They come into the city to be healed, to worship, and to learn.
This suggests the line between inside and out isn't a permanent wall. It's permeable.
The final distinction, then, really boils down to two key ideas, the called and the chosen.
The idea is many are called and saved, but only a few are chosen to be priests inside us.
And this whole concept is backed up by the idea of two different resurrections for these groups.
So here's the big takeaway. You've got one group serving inside and another living outside.
This really paints salvation as more of a spectrum, not just a simple on or off switch.
It leaves you wondering, is salvation just a final destination, or a much more complex journey?